Good afternoon and welcome to part two of picks for Sunday, February 25th. We're going to go with the late pick 5 at Santa Anita, the great race place, which I'm not sure how great it's been this year. It's more like Santa Anita is the patron saint of small fields. So I really hope that they could figure that out there and get that fixed for such a wonderful venue like Santa Anita is. So sixth race, we're going to start out with a small field. It's 5 horses. I got 3, 4, and 5 in this race. If you feel the need to go all, hit the all button, be my guest. I'm not excited about this race, but I'm hoping 3, 4, 5 will cover it. Let's move over to the 7th race, which is a allowance race on the grass, a grass sprint, 6 furlong for Calbreds. In this race, I got the 1, 5, and 7. 7's a program favorite in Leia's Candy. This horse has run all right on the grass, but has not won. So, kind of wonder if maybe that's what the horse wants to do. But you got Tori on the horse, which is always a good thing, and not a good idea to leave him off your ticket. So I've got him along with Andy. Can You Hear Me, which is a 5 horse, and then the 1 horse is the horse that I like, Spiritual Advisor. Spiritual Advisor won last year on the Santa Anita grass. First time this horse got on the grass, ran into a good horse, Mila's Papa, who was first-time starter and won on the grass pretty nicely. And Spiritual Advisor came back to win his next race on the grass at 6. So that's where they're running here. His last few races have been on the dirt and at different distances. And the horse has run well each time. Franco has been on him. And I think this horse is going to run really well back on the grass. It's been a while since he's seen that. So I'm going to make a win bet on Spiritual Advisor. That's the 1 horse in the 7th race. Let's move over to the 8th race. 8th race is a maiden special weight. They're going to go a mile. These are 3-year-olds. Now you'd think a maiden special weight of 3-year-olds at Santa Anita going a mile, we'd have some wow horses. And, there's some expensive horses in this race, but I just, wonder about, how good these horses are. Baffert's got a couple. If you combine them, it's over $2 million that they purchased these horses for. Anyway, I got in this race 2, 3, 5, and 6. The 5 and 6 are your morning line favorites, but, I'm hesitant. The 5 is Testudo, trained by George Papa Padromo. Say that a few times. George has not had a good relationship with the winner's circle this meeting. He's been a very low percentage guy. I don't know what's going on in that barn, but it's hard to trust horses that he's been training, so you got to add horses to it. The 6 is Richard Dutrow. Dutrow has made the trek out to Santa Anita, is training some horses here. And he hasn't put out a lot of them, but he also hasn't won either. So I wonder if Dutrow's training methods are working out, on the left coast. So we've got 2, 3, 5, and 6 in that race, and I hope that covers it. The 9th race. 9th race is the Wishing Well, which is 6.5 down the hill. And I got my single here. I got the 2 horse, Graceland Gray. Graceland Gray for Peter Urton, who's been just lights out the last couple weeks. His horses have been running really well. Graceland Gray, she's been running really well in her last 3 races. She ran them at a couple different distances, ran a mile at Santa Anita, ran the Grade 1 Matriarch at Del Mar. I thought she ran a great race, even though it says finished 8th. She ran a great race. She was on the lead into the stretch, and she ran against a tough bunch of girls in that Matriarch race. Came back to go down the hill in the Las Ciénegas and was right there on the wire. Got beat by Honey Pants, who was just outstanding that day. And Graceland Gray was right there with her. So I think it's a little bit easier spot. And, she should be right there and would expect her to win. I also like Kimura. He's been riding really well. He's got this horse for the first time, and expect him to put a good ride on Graceland Gray down the hill. We're going to finish off the card in the 10th race at Santa Anita. This is a Calbred maiden special weight on the grass. Now I've got 4, 5, and 7 in this race. The 4 is Clements Ride. He's 6-5 in the program. I mean, I was really this close to throwing this horse out, but I figure my ticket's small, and if it's live to then, I don't want to get kicked out by a 6-5 morning line favorite. So I've got 4, 5, and 7. But the horse I like in this race, I like Special Club. He's a comebacker for Craig Lewis. This horse I thought ran 2 good races at Del Mar back last summer. First start out on the grass, thought ran a nice race, and then they put the horse on the dirt. He ran well there, so I think this horse has some talent and could really show it today. I also like the 7, Takes 3. He's a $400,000 purchase, and yeah, I didn't stutter. A $400,000 purchase for a Calbred. That's a whole lot of money, and I would expect them, their connections, would expect a maiden win pretty soon. I don't think they paid that much money for a career maiden. So Takes 3 might be tough. Mike Pipey's putting his main man, Ayuso, on the horse. Ayuso has won a few races for Pipey lately, and maybe today's a graduation day. I feel like these horses are kind of evenly matched, and who might get a better trip, could prevail at the end. So I got 4, 5, and 7, but I really like the 5 and the 7 more so. So to recap this pick 5, starting in the 6th race at Santa Anita, we got 3, 4, 5 with 1, 5, 7 with 2, 3, 5, 6 with singling the 2 in the wishing well. That would be Graceland Gray, and to cap it off, 4, 5, and 7 in the final race, $54 ticket. But as always, play your picks, add, subtract. This is just a guide for you. All right, good luck to you. Thank you.